For your money, we want to help explain why you're paying more for chocolate at the stores and could likely be paying even more in the coming months. This story begins with a cocoa bean shortage in Africa that's now causing concern around the world about the ability to import the beans to make the chocolate, including at a popular factory right here in the Pittsburgh area. Here at Sarris Candies in Canonsburg,
everything's chocolate.
100% of what they make inside this Washington County staple involves chocolate.
And we do 3,000 probably different types of chocolate novelties.
Treats you'll find in school fundraiser magazines and local stores throughout the region.
Within about 200 miles, we have about 1,300 locations.
So you can imagine the concern for the CEO of Sarris Candies with the worldwide shortage of cocoa beans.
It's insane.
Since that bean is the key ingredient in everything they make in this chocolate factory. Have you ever experienced anything like this?
No, nothing like this. This is a world issue now.
Cocoa prices soared 5 times in the last year. Last year, the price for a ton of cocoa was $2,600 a ton. That has skyrocketed to nearly $12,000 a ton. All driven by the worst supply shortage in 40 years in West Africa, which is linked to the torrential downpours damaging the crops.
Africa is where 70% of the beans come from. You know, they have drought, they have floods, they have rain. Just a number of factors all of a sudden hit all at one time.
Sarris, who's also the CEO of Gardener's Candies here in Pennsylvania, relies on imported cocoa beans to create their confectionery classics.
But when you need 200,000 pounds a month, okay, it changes that whole scenario as far as even able to get the beans.
So as a business owner, how do you deal with that increase and that shortage?
You're gonna raise prices. You have to maintain your base, and you start looking for efficiencies.
Sarris says a 25% increase in prices is already in effect.
The cocoa issues are going to really do something to the industry right now.
30 minutes from this candy factory in Canonsburg.
I'd say about 25% of our products are going to be affected by the chocolate raise.
We talked to the founder and president of Grandpa Joe's Candy Shop in Pittsburgh Strip District about feeling the financial impacts of the cocoa shortage.
It's coming, is what our manufacturers are telling us. It's not happening yet. We're not really seeing drastic price increases, but we know over the next 3 to 6 months that those prices are going to come.
Those increases won't just impact sales at his main store on Penn Avenue. He owns 16 Grandpa Joe's Candy Shops across the country.
And we distribute candy to over 15,000 independent retailers all across the United States. I think we're going to pass that hopefully minimal expense onto the consumer just as anybody else would.
But says he has no plans to cut back on the amount of chocolate they sell or make.
So I think we have to pay attention to the trends and see what the consumer is going to do, but no plans on our part to cut back in any scale whatsoever. We're going to bring you the best chocolate product that we can source.
Beers remains realistic and optimistic.
So nobody's going to give up chocolate, right? Like, we all love chocolate. We just went through a sugar crisis in the last 2 years with availability and pricing and all of that. That definitely had a much bigger impact than the chocolate did in our world.
In Sarris's world, chocolate is 100% of his business, and the reason he'll continue to keep a close eye on the costs to find, buy, and import the specific cocoa beans from Africa his family's been using for decades, especially with the already planned expansion of Sarris Candies in this new facility in Canonsburg, the old Fort Pitt Bridge Works building that is 3 times the size of their current chocolate factory, where they're building for the future.
Candy people are praying.
Despite the uncertainty with the cocoa supply.
It's insane. We're going to see what happens.
Sarris says they do have enough cocoa beans right now under contract to get them through the end of this year or the beginning of next. Another major chocolate brand also trying to navigate this cocoa shortage is, of course, Hershey, not too far from here. The company's CEO has said they will use every tool in their toolbox, including pricing, as a way to manage the business. Hershey's has already raised prices on some grocery and food services in 2024. I'm Janelle Hall, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.